All right, what's up, everybody? We're back with more of Avernum 3 Ruin World. Here we are in the ruined town of Draigoth, apparently. We'll explore it. In the last part, we took on the Pit of the Worm, got the Fury Bow. Now we're going to see what's going on with the town of Draigoth. So, because they did say it was a ruined town, let's put on a cloak, of course. And we're going to also put on a ward. I still think Ward of Thoughts is the best ward, honestly. Because mental effects can be pretty damaging. Okay. So far, no enemies that I've ran into yet. This house is filled with the stink of death. The floor is covered with filth and claw marks. A den of beasts has been living here for some time. All the books that were here have been partially or wholly devoured by the alien beast. You find nothing useful. I actually kind of wish my dual wielder Zelena was my frontline fighter because she has the alien blade. Also, you all realize too that my group with the Surface Explorers is the only one that hasn't had a need for Demon Slayer. I just now thought about that. That's pretty cool how Jeff changed it though to where even if you go past level 30, you can still level up and use skill points. That's a nice change. So yeah, we are definitely not going to rush right into the end game because of that. We are going to explore all we can of this. If I really didn't want to end the walkthrough early, then I would have done that. But again, I hope y'all realize too that I am the type of Let's Player that does like to explore all that I can get out of a game. So there is that too. Forget your locked door, we'll just do this. Oh, these are just alien seers, so. I mean, not alien seers, Arania. I think our group here, the Surface Explorers, is the only one that never needed to get Demon Slayer. Our other two groups from the past two games needed it. And yeah, I'm also glad to find bags of meal too. Because I do kind of still want to complete that quest where you have to drop off food. Which is something I should have completed right now, but it totally flipped my mind that we needed to hang on to bags of meal. So that was rather unfortunate. Yeah, I wish I did have my dual wielder as my front fighter for this purpose. Mercuric chain. This is something we can sell. We don't need those. We'll sell this, we'll sell this, 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 and this. Okay, well, I could have honestly covered this in the last part, because this was a very, very short town. I thought it would be, like, flooded with alien beasts, but clearly not. A group of Empire guards are on patrol, watching the plain south of Black Crag for monsters. They're uninterested in you. They barely even look you over before their leader says, Black Crag is closed because of the quarantine. Go home, refugee. You try to ask them for more information, but they just walk by. Okay, a scroll we can sell. The castle above you is a huge slab of black stone dotted with windows. Its sharp parapets watched by a multitude of soldiers. This is Black Crag Fortress, the sentinel guarding the pass between Avernum and the rest of the Empire. Unfortunately, Avernum is under quarantine. This castle is here not to keep the people to the south safe, but to keep them in. The guards watch you as you approach, ready to kill you if you overstep your bounds. Okay, duly noted then. Exhausted by a long hike up here, you almost don't realize the plants you're marching through are precious and rare earths. Normally, alchemists from Black Crag Fortress would be eager to come out and pick them. They must be scared of the monsters. Speaking of monsters, we got quite a few here. Ooh, pack leader. Much for you, all right. I go right back into combat with more alien beasts. Oh, good though. I need the XP. From here, you get a good look at the massive wall which partitions off a huge region of Avernum. It's an amazing work of physical and magical engineering. It's as shiny, new, and imposing as if it was made yesterday. It's not just a mundane stone wall, though. Every block in it glows slightly. At the top, faint tendrils of blue energy reach into the sky, seeking to ensnare anyone who would fly over. Similar tendrils reach into the earth, seeking those who would burrow underneath. For the first time, you truly sense the magical might the Empire can summon on short notice, if necessary. And yet, the monsters completely devastated this area, leaving everything inside the wall ruined. Not far ahead, the massive wall is interrupted by a large gateway. This looks as impressive and impregnable as the wall itself. Passing a gate like this is the only way you can enter the dead land of Foot Racer Province. Okay. Again, I'm not going to take it on yet. There is a shade standing at the base of the wall surrounding Foot Racer Province. You can barely see it. It hides in the shadows out of the sunlight. When you get close, it begins to speak. You are close. Close to the source of plagues. Secret is beyond this wall. You try to ask it for more information, but before you can speak, it disappears. You see some flashes of light at the base of the wall. You move to investigate. There you find a chilling sight. Something has burrowed its way under the wall and is trying to force its way out on this side. The magic of the wall is trying to hold whatever it is in, bombarding the area with bolts of energy. Most of the invaders are slain and the smell of rank, cooked flesh fills the air. Something is trying to get through. Empire's wall is mighty but not impenetrable. You draw your weapon and wait. Soon with the final push, the creatures break through the magical defenses. They're massive reptilian beasts, 5 feet tall at the shoulder. With joyous roars, they attack. You see a band of Empire guards. They are patrolling the wall around Footrace Province, watching for invading beasts. When you get close, they wave at you and one of them shouts, "Watch out for alien beasts." Sometimes they burrow under the wall and get out. Oh man. There is a temptation to go ahead and take them on, but again, I'm in no rush. We still have a lot to explore and a lot more to get before we do that. From a shave to a grave. Wait, oh, what is this? Before they send us to a grave, alien beast use Burma shave. Okay. I'm not sure what that was supposed to mean, but okay. Ooh, what's over here? A flying mage had the misfortune of crashing on this island. Magic keeping him aloft failed, then a branch broke his neck. Most of his possessions have been scattered by animals, but they left one item behind. It's a wand. Terror wand. Well, every bit of money helps right now. Vulnerability potion, we'll sell that. These Empire soldiers get very nervous when they get a close look at you. Still, they have their orders and they follow them. Their captain approaches you, mindful of his orders. He says, "Greetings. You are at the border of Footracer Province. Footracer Province is closed off by the order of Empress Prozac. Do not try to break through the wall. The defenses are powerful and dangerous. We suggest that you seek your fortunes elsewhere." You tell him that you have permission to enter Footracer Province. He looks sorry for you. "Well, it's your funeral. Good luck to you. But if I were you, I'd move fast in the other direction. You can't imagine what those horrors in there can do." Okay. This long bridge has been abandoned by the Empire. It is overgrown with ivy and moss. Although this was clearly a major trade route, merchants stopped coming here some time ago. Will y'all move? Golly. I didn't even know there was a second entrance to Foot Racer Province. I thought you could only get through one. Okay, well, we've already been through Moon before. Was there somewhere named Drac there? I don't even remember. But I do still have that quest there. There are some Empire warriors patrolling this road. The vigilantes stop you long enough to make sure you aren't bandits or deserters. Once satisfied, they warn you to look out for alien beasts. You ask what they know about the creatures. Their captain says, not much, but if you see something big and scaly on 4 legs, run and don't stop running. Okay, I'll still need more, but... Or I can buy the last 2 arcane blows, but... I don't remember where Drac would be. It might be a town I haven't really actually explored yet, because I already explored Moon here. Draigoth, southwest. Yeah, it might be a town I haven't explored yet. Guess we can get to it in a minute, but... Okay, those are just drakes. Yeah, let's go ahead and enter this town. Draigoth. Oh no, it looks like I explored here already. Huh. I wonder what we haven't... I feel like I already cleared off most of this section. Oh wait, let me enter a town real quick so I can use that wisdom crystal. You fire lords need to get the hell away from me though. Yeah, let's use it on Celestia here. And you know what? You know what? Let's take on some fire lizards. If they want to fight me anyway. Okay, one thing I can do real quick is, since I have the orb, of course, is go ahead and explore some of these regions that were out of our way. Focusing crystal. When you get close to the man, you realize that what seemed to be simple as farmer garb actually has fine gold thread runes woven into it. He's actually a mage. He greets you and introduces himself as Taurus. He invites you in for lunch, and you talk for a bit about the state of things in the area. The most significant thing he says is that the Keep of Tenrai was a massive city to the northwest. However, it has been quarantined and walled off. When you ask why, Taurus says that the keep was overwhelmed by a plague of monsters, hideous beasts that tore the city apart. The Empire built a huge magical wall around the place to keep the beasts in before they spread. Eventually, Taurus completes his tale and says he needs to return to work. You bid him farewell and depart. Okay, sorry I didn't read that dialogue before that, but I didn't think that was important. This island is very creepy. It's covered with bodies and the skeletons and dried husks of dead humanoids. Far, far more than one would expect. Then the dead things shakily get up and stagger towards you. They're inviting you to join them. Well, we've taken on more than our fair share of undead as well at this point. You know what? Let's just do this. On the shore of the small isle, you find the wreckage of a boat. It looks like it was blasted by a fireball, floated to this island, and it was beached. A quick search reveals a scattering of bones and some rotten fish. By the ruins of the boat, you find a small abandoned camp. Some of the sailors tried to make a fire before they died. One of the sailors' bodies wears a nondescript silver ring. Oh, that's just a regular... Must have gotten a quest item there, because... I don't know who that would have been for. Alright, entering the town of Malloc now. Oh, oops, well, this is somebody's home we just broke into. Okay, and that was another Mary. Ooh, a Nephilim. You find an intriguing book on the identification of magical items. It mentions a peculiar one of Coronos. It's meant to make hunting more interesting by making any stronger is pointed at stronger. Oh, how did he get a martial arts book, though? After we already faced those martial artists. You meet the trainer of Malloc. He's an educated Nephilim, a rarity in the cities of the Empire, or anywhere. He sits patient and alert, ready to help you increase your skills. I am Myrrh. This is a place of learning. Is it safe for you to be in town here? It is safe, or has been safe. I am useful. I am their tolerated pet Nephil. What is your job here? He purrs. I am the trainer of Malloc, and a hunter. I don't have many other interests, really. Why don't you have other interests? His whiskers twitch. I have so many other skills to master. Don't really have much time for hobbies. What do you hunt? Things, foes, pests, unicorns, and so on. For bounty, they pay me. I go out and hunt. When I have no work, they let me keep the books clean. But I have worked little lately. Giants are dangerous and guards are hostile. I stay here. Myrrh. Are you the original librarian? No. Librarian was crushed by a rock. Very sad. He hated my kind. Still didn't want to see him dead. Myrrh sits and watches you carefully. A Nephil in an Empire village has to be alert. In any continent besides Valorum, he would probably be killed on sight. Can you train me? Myrrh is a master of archery. Okay. Oh, we could probably buy bows here. You know what? I eventually do need battle disciplines for both Celestia and Jordan. So yeah, let's buy at least a couple here. I mean, I hate to spend money that quick, but again, we can make more requesting and like. The goose and wagon wheel. Okay. You meet a middle-aged woman deep into her fourth tankard of ale. She looks blearily up at you. I'm Mia. How are you? I'm drowning my sorrows. Why shouldn't I? What sorrow are you seeking to bury? My poor child. What happened to your child? My poor son. Lost fishing on Lake Tomor. His boat went out and hasn't returned. Oh, for something to remember him by. Lake Tomor? She gives you a funny look. Look, the huge lake to the north. How can you miss it? It's so large. My boy went out and he never returned. Is there anything he had that you'd like to have as a remembrance? I gave him a silver ring, a family heirloom. Oh, what I would give to have it back again. But I am sure it is lost below the lake forever. Well, I have news for you. I happened to find that really quickly. Mia is deep into yet another tankard of ale. She can't focus her eyes. Tell me about your son. His name was Colin. He was a lovely lad and a good sailor. Then he went on the lake and the storm hit. He never came back to me. That was 6 months ago. I found a silver ring in the shipwreck on Lake Tomor. Did it belong to your son? You give her the silver ring you found in the shipwreck on Lake Tomor. She throws her arms around your neck and thanks. At last, I have a memory of him. She sits back down, drinking and looking at the ring. And that boosted our reputation, so now we're a hero. So yeah, we got that quest done pretty quick, just by exploring. Oh wow, this is a really small town though. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Let's do more exploring on the lake here. I am curious. It looks like just some monsters over there, but not much else. Same that her son passed away, but at least she has a memory of him now. I really wish you all had bags of mail so I could get that one quest done. After all I've done, you know, exterminating plagues, these fools still have the nerve to attack me. Yes, I finally leveled up. Alright, so let's train. So yeah, apparently one of the changes Jeff made for Avernum 3 is, you know, when you go past 30, you can still get levels up in skill points, so you don't have to wait every 5 levels. That's actually a decent change. Let's do that. He doesn't really have a need for any of these, so... I mean, maybe Riposte, but then again... feel like that's not really that good of an option. You know what? Let's just keep boosting tool use and then... Ooh, guess not. Yeah, let's just keep boosting tool use, cave lore, and first aid for him. So we'll have that. Again, she doesn't need any more combat skills either, so we'll do this and this. Now, Celestia, on the other hand, we'll do that. Put a point there. It looks like we might be able to get... I think I'll buy the last 2 magical efficiency, though. and then just focus on these so they can have access to all the battle disciplines eventually. But yeah, we could at least max out arcane lore. Okay, when they level up more in the future, I'm definitely going to invest more in weapon skills. So I don't have to buy them necessarily, but I'll get the last 2 magical efficiencies for sure. Yeah, I really don't see any. That was another thing. I wanted to make sure they at least had adrenaline rush before I took on anything else. Did I get this altar already? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Fuck it. What's this town over here? Okay, that's Softport. You reach the head of this valley in time to see a band of pitiful, starving to Nephilim fleeing into the hills. You don't bother to chase them. A shadow flits across the ground towards you. You look up, see what casts it, and gasp. It's a massive lizard, 80 feet from head to tip, soaring across the sky. It circles over you, inspecting you carefully. As you prepare for your impending doom, it banks off and flies over the mountains to the south. You ascend the steep pathway into the mountains. It's cold and windy up here, and the frost on the barren earth makes your footing treacherous. For once, you miss the mild dankness of Avernum. The valley suddenly gets a lot colder. Your noses and ears begin to sting, and your feet find uncertain purchase on the icy rocks. Suddenly realize the things off the path that you thought were snowbanks are in fact moving. In this cave, you find the frozen food stores of the slimes outside. There are dozens of animals and a few humans, frozen solid. You inspect the bodies and find a variety of barterable coins and trinkets. One of them also clutches a leather scroll tube in its bony hand. With difficulty and some grossness, you could remove it. When you enter this tunnel, you feel deep unease. It's cold and dark and deathly cold. There are no signs of animals trying to find shelter in this tunnel. They sense it's better to stay away. Though I bet it's something we can explore in the next part, so I will go ahead and save the game right here, and I'll see you all until then. I like how we still have our cloaks after all this time, though, and ward. Anyway, I'll see you all soon with the next part of Let's Play.